Good evening and then welcome to Primary Affair Exclusive. I am here this evening to tell you more about what is happening in the world of sport. Normally, I don't do sport, but this is one of the biggest issues that has happened and then everyone is talking about it. And so it's quite important for me to come out and also follow what is going on. Of course, it's not just any ordinary person. We're talking about Christan Atsu, who is a Ghanaian footballer. And then it is something that has become a talk about in the whole wide world, and so it's quite important for us to really have a bite on the issue that is going on. Of course, throughout the conversation that is going on social media, one thing that I have personally witnessed is you could realize that Christan Atsu has a good heart. You could see that a lot of people are coming out to share with the world some of the things Christan Atsu has done for them, including some donation, payment of school fees, payment of some money for prisoners who were bailed later on, and the like. So in simple terms, if you're looking at some of the messages that are coming from social media, dignitaries and the likes, it shows that Christan Atsu is someone who has a good heart. And so it saddens me to announce that this is what has really happened to a player of his caliber. I mean, such a young man, if we lose such a person in this manner, it's really painful. Now, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a quick cap on his bio. Talking about Christan Atsu, he was born on the 10th of January 1992. Of course, he's a Ghanaian professional footballer who primarily played as a winger. Later, he was deployed as an attacking midfielder. Talking about Christan Atsu, he has played for a lot of teams in and around the world. In 2011 to 2013, he played for Porto, and then in 2011, Roy Ave, that is how I can pronounce it, as a loan between 2011 and then 2012. In 2013 to 2017, he played for Chelsea. It's one of the biggest teams he played. When you look at the current team, he finds himself as one of the top players playing in that particular league. When we go to 2013, 2014, Vitesse, he went there as a loan. 2014, 2015, Everton as a loan. 2015, 2016, Bournemouth as a loan, and then 2016 he was at Malaga also as a loan. In 2016, 2017 he was at Newcastle, and then he went there as a loan player, and then in 2017, 2021 he was at Newcastle United, not as a loan. In 2021, 2022 he was also at Al Raid, and then finally talking about the Turkey team he's currently playing at, or he used to play, or the place where he played his last international football was at Hatayspor. That is where he actually played. Talking about his international career as a Ghanaian, he started way back from 2012 to 2019 representing Ghana men's football in the African Cup of Nations. I'm going to be paying attention to some of the tributes that are coming from celebrities, individuals, including the president of Ghana, Akuffo Addo, and some of the beautiful things that have been written for Christan Atsu. So we'll get into it quickly and then find out more. First of all, we'll check that of the first gentleman of the land, who is in the person of Akuffo Addo, and this is what he said. The Lord gave and the Lord hath taken away. And then he said that was taken from Job chapter 1 verses 21. And then this is how Akuffo Addo put it. On behalf of government and people of Ghana, I extend sincere and heartfelt condolences to the widow, children and family of our fellow Ghanaian Christan Atsu on the sad news of his death. Ghana football has lost one of its finest personnel and ambassadors, one who will be difficult to replace. He will be sorely missed. And then Nana continues as, may his soul rest in the bosom of the Almighty until the last day of the resurrection, when we shall all meet again. Amen. So that was a message that came from Akuffo Addo. A lot of messages have been pouring in from even media houses. And then this one says, this one is coming from TV3. It says, not the news we wanted to wake up to. Yes, so that's what basically TV3 is saying. When you watch this one, and what you can see on your screen, this one says, the former GFA spokesperson said the deceased footballer had expressed interest to move to the United Arab Emirates. to ply his trade. So that is what the former GFA spokesperson is saying, that at a point in time, Christan Atsu WhatsApped him and then said that he wanted to actually move from Turkey and go to another football club. That is it. This one is from Rueku Ampofo, and he says, rest well, Atsu. Now for him, this is what he dropped. He dropped some of the leagues and then competition Christan Atsu has participated in, and I'm showing that on your screen. You can check that out. This one says Verti's Player of the Year in 2013 and 2014. He also goes like African Cup of Nations Player of the Year of the tournament 2015. So African Cup Player of the Year in 2015, that was Christan Atsu. When you go down, African Cup of Nations team of the tournament 2015-2017, he was also part of it. And then the African Cup of Nations goal of the tournament, that was also given to Christan Atsu in 2015. Premier La Liga winner in 2012, and that of 13, that was given to Christan Atsu. And then EFL Championship winner between 2016 and then 2017. Also, that went to Christan Atsu. These are some of his achievements. A lot of tributes have been pouring out from different parts of the world. Now, this one was posted by City FM, and then it goes like Turkish Super League side Hatayspor FK has released a statement announcing the passing of the Ghanaian winger Christan Atsu, and I'm sure City was also announcing to the world what has happened to Christan Atsu. Of course, let's go to Sarkodie's page, and then when you check out Sarkodie's page, Sarkodie only wrote RIP with a crown. So RIP King, and then a dove together with the hands like this. So this is a message or a tribute that has been posted on Facebook by Opedipon Bede, our own Sarkodie. That is what he wrote. Okay. Let's see this. There are a lot more. This coming from, it was posted actually on GH Page News, and then it was picked from the Twitter handle of Dr. Chris. I think he's a comedian from Nigeria, and then he goes like, Christian has been supporting me from way back 2015 when I lost my dad. He and I reached out and offered to pay my fees till I graduated, and he did, and he did. You've been a great friend of mine, Christian. I will surely miss you. I really can't hold back the tears. Rest well, brother. I can see that. And then when you watch the conversation between him and Christan Atsu, I'm sure it was the time he was trying to share information with Christan Atsu concerning his school fees. And so when you check out here or the WhatsApp message, Christan Atsu went like, how much is it, bro? I'll make sure you complete your school and get a good job. Okay, so these are some of the benevolent gestures that was exhibited by Christan Atsu when he was alive. And so a lot of people are clapping for him for what he did. Now, I will read a message from Kofi Ochredakon, our own KOD. And then KOD used Christan Atsu's situation to paint a picture of how we have to value ourselves as human beings. Now, according to him, you know, this whole earthquake happened within 45 seconds. And within the 45 seconds, the number of people who have died, the people whose cars have been destroyed, the families that have been broken, he's only using that as a case study for us to appreciate that in 45 seconds, a lot of things can happen. And so if we are human beings, we have to appreciate ourselves each and every time. Now, this is how the message goes. The earthquake that happened in Syria and Turkey happened just for 45 seconds, meaning less than 1 minute. So far, more than 41,000 people have died, still counting. Within the same 45 seconds, landlords have become homeless, very interesting. Children have become orphans, wives have become widows, husbands have become widowers. And some people are still missing, as well as those who can run, did run, leaving everything behind. Rescue teams are not searching for houses, they are not searching for gold, they are not searching for money, handsomeness, beauty, and all. But they are just searching for people. Let us value people within just 45 seconds, all may come to an end. Charlie, this is a very touching message. I wish I can do further explanation, but I think this is self-explanatory. According to KOD, with all that happened, nobody is actually searching for money, handsomeness, beauty, whatever. All rescuers are searching for is human beings. And it tells us that when we are alive, when people are around us, we should try as much as possible to value them, irrespective of whatever, because we never know. The next seconds, people become RIP, and that is where we begin to shower all the praises. That some way, somehow could be hypocrisy to an extent. And so I'm very sure that if you are watching my page, by reading out the tribute from other parts of the world, we'll be mindful of how we treat people and then how we go about our day-to-day duties in terms of how we place premium or value on people who come our way, right? We'll end with this. Okay, so I'm showing you this picture which shows that the corpse of Christan Atsu was being put in a plane. So you can see the video right inside Turkey. So that's the pictures I'm showing you. I'm sure that in no time it's going to get to Ghana and then it'll be handed over to the family. And that's what it is. Let me check out, let me see this. Also, the family has now made first public appearance as they were reportedly invited for the club tribute to the former player before kickoff. I'm talking about, I think, one of the football clubs which Christan Atsu played for, Newcastle. They invited the family and then a tribute was done in the name of Christan Atsu, and the family made a first appearance during that program. He was just 31 years old, and then it's so sad. So a minute of silence for Christan Atsu for his demise. It's quite soulful, very sad. We all didn't expect it, but it happens in human lives. That's why they say you never know what is ahead of us until it happens. A minute of silence for Christan Atsu. All right, may his soul rest in perfect peace. The family, the children, and many others who are connected or close to Christan Atsu, and then to the whole of Ghana, we're grieving. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Kwame Ofe. What you have to do is to go on all social media platforms. TikTok is Kwame Ofe. Go on Instagram is Kwame Ofe. On Facebook, make sure you subscribe. Anything Kwame Ofe, just follow us. And then big thank you to my producer, MAG. Bye-bye.